Hey, what's up everyone, it's Bobby. Today I have a real quick video for you guys. In my last video, which was my room setup tour, I got a lot of comments asking me about how I have my dual monitor setup. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can have your own dual monitor setup. It's very easy and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it. Quick disclaimer, I'm showing you guys how to do this on a brand new iMac 21.5 inch. This is Apple's newest iMac as of today, which I believe is May 6, 2010. I'm showing you guys how to do this with the mini display port. Now, it obviously will vary depending on your computer, depending on how old it is, depending on what kind of monitor you want to hook it up to. But for this video, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it with the iMac 21.5 inch. But keep that in mind, but it is fairly simple and fairly similar on every single other type of computer, or Mac that is. So before I get started, let's talk about what having a dual monitor setup is called. Now, the technology of hooking up your iMac to or your computer to another external monitor is called multiplexing. Now, this can be complicated on some computers, easy on other computers. Luckily for Mac users, it's extremely easy, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it. Now, why might you want to have a dual monitor setup? There's many reasons that are beneficial to you, and if you're like me, you had an extra monitor laying around somewhere in your house, you might as well be putting it to use by hooking it up to another computer and having a dual monitor setup. Now, one cool little advantage of this is being able to drag windows from one screen to the other. Now, if you guys see, I have my window right here, and I can drag it onto the next screen, and then drag it back and go back and forth accordingly. Now, you may be wondering how the computer recognizes that this is the screen I'm trying to drag it onto and this is the orientation. Obviously, in the system preferences pane, there is an option to set the arrangement. I'll be showing you guys that in a couple seconds. But very cool. You can drag one window here. Just to kind of give you guys some real-world examples of why this is beneficial. I tend to have a window open right here where I'm watching a YouTube video, and then on my main screen right here I'll maybe have Facebook open right here and iTunes open, things like that. It's very awesome to have multiple windows open, and if you have the screen real estate, it does make browsing the web a lot more of a pleasurable experience. Not only is this technology really good for just in entertainment and browsing the web and things along the lines of that, it's also good for productivity use. If you're a design major, something along the lines of that, where you are editing documents or maybe doing Excel documents or things along the lines of that, you can have the actual spreadsheet itself where you're inputting the data on this screen and then have the graph itself right here so you can see in real time what the effects of your numbers added will have on the graph itself without having to use expose or switch the window or switch the space or anything along the lines of that. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually do the physical hooking the external monitor up to your computer and how that is done. Now, there's going to be a couple things that you're going to need. Well, actually, basically one thing you're going to need. Okay, so the monitor that you have is going to have a cable that will look similar to this. If it is a PC monitor, anything along the lines of that, it's going to have some blue marking and little twisties. Again, it does vary from whatever monitor you're trying to use, but this video is demonstrating it with an old PC monitor onto a iMac. Now, so you're going to have the blue little screw-in thing, and then you're going to have to buy an adapter from Apple's website, or you can buy it in their Apple stores, that will allow you to hook up this monitor into whatever input your computer has. Now, if you guys can see right there, mine is mini DisplayPort. All of Apple's newest products use mini DisplayPort, but again, if you have an older Mac, that will vary. I forgot what the input was called on the older Macs, but Apple should have a total large amount of adapters to suit your Mac and suit your needs. So anything along the lines of that, if you're not sure, just ask an Apple employee. But for this example, this monitor input is VGA, so I have VGA right here, and it gets inputted into this little adapter, which gets plugged into my mini DisplayPort right here. Now, basically, once you have done that and you have it plugged in, you will look on your monitor screen. You can even do it with the computer on, and your monitor will kind of flash to a blue little splash screen. And then once it restarts, it'll have a second wallpaper, if that's what you want to call it. The second monitor will light up, and you will be able to run Mac OS 10 with a dual monitor setup very, very easily, very nice, and it works pretty much flawlessly. Now, of course, you're going to have to go into the system preference pane and set up the arrangement where you want the computer to recognize the second monitor is. But once you have that done, it's very, very simple. I mean, there's tons of different options you can do. I've seen people take their second monitor, rotate it so it's kind of a little shorter this way, but tall so it fits the same size. You can do that all with inside the system preferences, and it's very, very easy. It's kind of like dragging and dropping. It really doesn't, they really couldn't make it any simpler. Alright guys, now I'm going to walk you guys through the system preferences of configuring your dual monitor setup. So you're going to go to your system preferences. You're going to go to the displays tab. Now this middle option right here, now when you click the displays tab, I don't know if you guys can see this because of the screen recording app I'm using, but it'll open up two different display or system preference panels. It also does this when you're changing your wallpaper, but it allows you to choose the resolution of the second monitor and of course the resolution of your main monitor. It also allows you to choose the color, the display profile, stuff along the lines of that. But this is the main one you guys are going to worry about. So when you have a second monitor attached, this middle bar is going to show up, and it's going to be called Arrangement. So you click on Arrangement, and as you guys see right here, it's going to show you my two monitors. Now, obviously, the bigger one with the status bar or the menu bar or whatever at the top is your main monitor, and it allows you to choose the configuration of your second monitor. Now, you're going to be able to take this, drag it anywhere you want. So say you have like a stand behind your computer and you want your second monitor to be above, say you want it on the side, say you want to turn it around, say you want to mirror the displays, anything along the lines of that, you'll be able to do it, drag and drop, and it's very, very easy. Now say you have a display plugged in and it can't recognize it, you can either detect the display, show displays in menu bar, just many different options and stuff along the lines of that. Very simple to mess around with it, very easy to configure, stuff along the lines of that. Now last thing I'm going to show you guys is the desktop and screensaver option. Say you have your two monitors and you want, say you have two high-res monitors or two monitors in general, you're going to want to set maybe not the exact same wallpaper for both of them. Say you want a city wallpaper on one and another wallpaper on the other. Anything along the lines of that, very easy to do. So go to desktop and screensaver, and again, this secondary desktop right here menu will pop up. So it's very easy to just kind of choose the monitor choose the wallpaper you want. So how about this wallpaper? And then you can change the wallpaper. I don't think you guys will be able to see this, but you can choose what wallpaper you want for the second display. Now obviously when you click show all, that secondary display option will go away. So those are just a couple of different things you can do. Again, with the adapter that you can buy, you're going to need to make sure that you know exactly what type of connection point that your monitor has. And if you're not sure, you can always just take a picture of it with your phone, take it in the Apple Store, ask them what kind of adapter you'll need. They can tell you very simply, very plainly what you'll need. I believe adapters are about $30, but for $30 you can increase the productivity of your computer and make it a much more usable experience. So that's all I have to say for you guys today. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please leave a comment below. I really do appreciate it, and it really does help me out when you leave comments below. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if I said anything wrong, anything along the lines of that, or if you have an easier way of doing it, leave a comment below. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like this video. It does help me out. And subscribe to the channel for lots of similar content to come in the future. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.